Our next question is from at Crushed Skittles. I take RSO every night. Can you tell me why it takes 7 hours for the high to kick in? I don't take it for the high at all, but it sucks. I am always waking up at 3 or 4 a.m. very high. I even tried it during the day. I took it at noon and didn't feel high until 7:30 p.m. Is this normal?
Okay, so yeah, it's different with everybody, and it's really interesting. So, like most people don't take it for the highest. There's very few that do, and for the majority of people, it's going to take anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. Maybe as long as an hour and a half to kick in. Okay, but it can take longer for some people. You can never tell how long it's going to take too. Sometimes for the same person with the same exact dose and the same exact batch, one night it might kick in after 45 minutes, and the other night it might take an hour and a half. Right, so you never know. And then one night it might be from the same dose, super crazy psychoactive, and other nights like, hey, I'm getting used to this. But then the next night, same dose, psychoactive again. So it's like body chemistry might have some things to do with what you ate that day. There's a bunch of different factors that may be involved. But there are certain people that where it does take super long time to kick in. And it could also change over time to where at first it affects you like really quick, and then later on it takes like a long time to kick in, and there's no real rhyme or reason for it. So like I have a personal experience from that, where I used to be able to take it, about 2 hours before bed, and the high would start kicking in, like really hardcore. Sometimes it would kick in early, but it would kick in at least by that time. And I'd go to sleep and be able to sleep, through the night, and wake up like super rested and stuff like that. But today it's different. It's like I'll take it, and I'll remember to take it, like at 10 p.m. or something, because I like to go to bed around midnight if I can. And so I'll take it at like 10 p.m. and if I remember correctly, and I'll do it, and like around midnight, hoping I'll be sleepy. And that hasn't been the case for the past year or so. I've been like this normal staying up through the night, and it doesn't really affect me too hardcore anymore because I've been taking it for over a decade every day. So as far as that high thing, it doesn't, like sometimes like every once in a while I'll get super happy or whatever, and people will wonder, hey, you're happy, what's going on? But it's one of those things where it's like at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Like I'm starting to get super sleepy, and then I'll fall asleep like at 7 a.m. or something, and then wake up like at 11 or whatever, and I'll sort of blow the morning out. And it's I'm sort of having to try to adjust to that. Do I have to take it earlier so it'll kick in at the right time or whatever? Is this gonna keep on doing that or whatever? And it's a sort of a long-winded way of saying there is no real rhyme or reason for what's going on with Crushed Skittles, with his situation, with it coming on 7 hours after he takes it. It is something that isn't like totally common with everybody. Like more people, it kicks in quicker, within that half hour to 2 hour window. But there are several people that it does take a long time to kick in, and it sort of messes with their schedule and their timing. And you just sort of have to adjust for it, or if you truly aren't, like if you're not taking it for the high and you're just taking it for a benefit, like for me to see, for other people to not have pain or to not have some other condition, then just break up the doses throughout the day into smaller doses. So like he's not saying how many milligrams he's taking for that one dose, but like I'm assuming it's a considerable amount. So let's just say it was 400 milligrams, that he's taking, or even just 200 milligrams. Let's say he's taking 200 milligrams, then for whatever condition he's taking it for, or even if it's just for sleep, but it's not working for him, then it must be something else then, that he's taking it for then. So in that case, break it up into at least 2 doses. But if it was me, then break it up into 4 doses, like 450 milligram doses throughout the day. So it won't get you tired. It won't get you high that way, and you'll get more of an even flow, and it'll work for you better that way anyways, because taking it throughout the day, is better than taking it once a day. So like taking it twice a day, morning and night, it's not just twice as effective, it's 3 or 4 times as effective. And I'm not talking about taking more, I'm talking about taking the same amount, right? So like that guy taking 200 milligrams, doing 4 50 milligram doses that will equal that 200 milligrams throughout the day would probably serve him better. But like somebody that takes 100 milligrams once a day, if they take 50 milligrams in the morning, 50 milligrams in the evening, their results will be 3 or 4 times better, not just twice as good or the same. It's and I've tested it on with a variety of different conditions on hundreds of different people, including myself, to get to those conclusions. Does that make sense?
Thank you. Yes, it does.